you wonderful Hit It Rich spinners out there. Thank you again for joining us with our team interview. Today I'm here with Jim playing Go Fish with Jim. Jim, what do you do here for us?
Oh, well, right now I'm working and have been working with the player engagement team, which includes anything that has to do with, getting the word out to players about all the cool features and stuff that we have going on in our games and kind of how to measure, like, whether or not they get the message and that sort of a thing. So it's kind of a really fun and challenging job. I've been working here pretty much maybe employee 3 on the Hit It Rich project, which used to be called Lucky Streak. So it's been a few, maybe almost 4 years now. Maybe closer to 5.
Cool.
But so there.
Yeah, Jim's been around for a long time, longer than I've been here, and I've been here 2.5 years now. So Jim's one of the fundamental people on making the game as fantastic as it is. More importantly, Jim, do you have any jacks?
I bribed him to say that, by the way.
That's true.
Oh, do I have to tell you? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do have to tell me. Sweet. I'm off to a roaring start. Anyway, all you guys out there, we are going to learn 4 new things about Jim. And as always, we're going to put a coin link right below this video, so stick around, find the link at the bottom.
It's a really big coin link, by the way.
Wow, so...
Bribe Gilby.
Anywho, question 1 for Jim. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? And don't let this stop you from playing. You have to multitask right now.
Oh, this is impossible. Do you have any kings?
I do have a king.
If I could go anywhere in the world,
yes,
I would probably go to Wrigley Field. Why?
So
because
Jim
the Cubs won the World Series, right?
With a very sly nod to Chicago lore, Jim wants to go to Wrigley Field right now. Okay. Question number 2. If you could meet any historical figure, let's say of all time, who would you meet?
If I could meet any historical figure of all time, who would I meet? So anybody in history.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a toughie.
Do you have any nines?
Very nice.
You shouldn't have alluded to that before the game.
I would probably want to meet like George Washington.
Sure. Yeah, that's a solid bet.
Either that or an ex-Cub.
You're really pounding this. No current Cubs though. You're not gonna. You're skewing that. Okay, so there we go. Jim wants to meet George Washington. Rick Sutcliffe, sure.
Ex-Cub.
Yeah. He's still alive. You can meet him.
You gonna hook me up?
Yeah, sure. I'll give him a call.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Do you have any tens?
I don't have any tens. Go fish. All right. Question number 3. We have 2 more questions to learn about Jim. Question number 3. Similar to the last one. If you could live in any historical period that you weren't alive in already, what historical period would you live in?
If I could, well, I live in. I totally live in the now.
I just excluded that. That's literally the thing I excluded.
You can see I don't listen well. Okay, how about the future? Can I live in the future?
Fine, Jim. You can live in the future.
Okay, so I want to live in 100 years in the future.
Okay, just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
All right, do you have any
maybe
8s?
the 23rd and a half century.
Are there
just
any
like
8s in the future?
Unfortunately, there are 8s in the present.
Okay, so the 20.
This game's horrible.
The 23rd and a half century. That's what you're going with.
Yeah, Duck Dodge is the 23rd and a half century.
Fine. Jim's just playing off the rules right now, but he's my boss several levels above, so he can do that. Finally, our last question with Jim. This is going to take a little bit more thought. So, do you want to ask me my card before you get into this last question?
Do you have any 5s?
I don't. Go fish. Okay, this last question. If you could play any movie character, who would you play?
Oh my gosh.
And do you have any queens?
I have no queens, so go fish.
Okay.
That would be James Tiberius Kirk.
Sure. Which movie though?
From the original TV show.
Are we gonna accept that, Nadia? I did say movie.
Okay. So if it's movie, it's the Chris Pine version, the last one.
Okay. Fair enough. Fantastic. You now know 4 new things about Jim. You've met Jim. He's a fantastic member of our team. I have 1 Go Fish. I am now 3-0 in card games in our Meet the Coworker series. But anyway, coin link below is how everyone have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for joining us. Jim, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Gilby.
Bye, everyone.